Alright guys, how's it going? Today we're talking WWE 2K16 with a little bit of a Q&A. As I said, I'd answer questions that people submitted on a previous video, so let's get right into it. The first question is from a lot of people asking which arenas are included in this year's game. So here is a full list of all arenas in the game. We've got the current day arenas in Raw, Smackdown, Main Event, Superstars and NXT. Then switching to pay-per-views, we'll have all the current day pay-per-view arenas with the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, Extreme Rules, Payback, Elimination Chamber, Money in the Bank, Battleground, SummerSlam, Night of Champions, Hell in a Cell, Survivor Series and TLC. We've also got the NXT Arrival Arena, so that is included this year. And then switching the classic arenas, we'll have Raw's War 98, Raw's War 99, which is the version with the WWE.com logo. We've got WrestleMania 12, WrestleMania 13, 14, 15 and 17, King of the Ring 97, 98 and 99, along with the 1996 Survivor Series, 1997's In Your House, Revenge of the Undertaker and D-Generation X, along with 1998's St. Valentine's Day Massacre, Backlash, Rock Bottom, SummerSlam, Over the Edge and Unforgiven, before we switch to 2001 and the Royal Rumble and No Way Out, along with the other arenas of WCW Bash at the Beach, WCW Clash of the Champions 25 and ECW November to Remember. So there's quite a lot in there, and don't forget we've also got Create an Arena this year which has even more templates in there. So we've got things like the classic Smackdown stages, multiple pay-per-views and even more WrestleMania stages. Up next, Captain Obvious asks, are there any new OMG moments and comebacks in 2K16? So I can give a partial answer on this, as there wasn't any new OMGs listed in regards to new assignable skills, as that was something that I checked, although I think there may be a new plancha in there under suicide dives, but aside from that I didn't notice any other new additions, although as for comebacks, Hideo Itami has a new one, so I'll let that play through now so you can check that out.
Nice, trying to fight back here, can he do it? Exploding right now is Hideo Itami.
The next question comes from Tajamod, who asks how many 2K showcases are in the game. So this year there is only one main showcase, there's no second showcase, although there are a few select showcase matches including the showcase DLC pack, and that features a mix of classic and fantasy matchups. Staying with showcase mode, Devin Santiago asks, are we going to see Rock vs Austin at DX In Your House 97? So I never actually played this, but as you can see in the arena list, that arena is included in the game, so it would appear that that will be one of the matches included in the 2K showcase. The next question comes from Classic 910, who asks, do I have any more match types available to use this year, because last year only having Fatal 4-Way without making a ladder match or an elimination match sucked. So yeah, there are a lot more variations this year. There are maybe one or two that are missing when it comes to larger man matches, but the majority of them are back in this year. Also, on the note of match types, some people asked about the match options that you can see on the character select screen, as they were thinking that this might be match creator, but that's not the case. All the match options are options to change to the arena, choose a belt to put on the line and set the match pacing, so you can set that to slow, normal or fast depending on which you prefer. Up next, Damn316 asks about Create Arena, asking if it's possible to place individual props on the stage like a stack of chairs which we see in the TLC arena. So this is something that I mentioned in my preview of the game, which I'll leave a link to in the video description if you haven't already seen it, as that does go quite in depth. But to answer the question, it is possible. You can have a limit of 128 points, which is similar to Create a Superstar, so you can keep importing models to place around the stage until you reach that limit. So to list some of the models that you can actually use, we've got two WWE stage logos like we see on the Raw stage. There's an ambulance, cars, LCD boards, the Statue of Liberty, tables, ladders, chairs, stretchers, the King of the Ring throne, Austin's buggy from his entrance, which is also in the game, the Undertaker's motorbike, and what looked like a body bag, although I'm not entirely sure what that was. So there's quite a few things in there to use, and along with being able to swap out things like the Walltrons and the header, then you should be able to create some really awesome looking arenas this year. Up next, Beauty X Emily asks about Eva's entrance, which I did try. It's pretty generic, it's basically just Eva walking at the ring and waving at the fans, but the good news is she doesn't botch it, so maybe you can use it as kind of a general entrance for the Divas this year. Staying on the subject of Diva entrances, Raquel Kellis asks, does Cameron have her mirror in 2K16? So I tried this out too, and I can tell you she does have a mirror. It's included in her entrance, so she constantly checks it on the way to the ring. So guys, that is it for now, but I'll put together more questions into another video for tomorrow. And again, if you have any questions yourself, then leave them in the comments and I'll try and answer what I can. Until next time though, I'll catch you later.